everybody. It's day 144 and it's been a minute since you guys have seen me all bundled up like this. It got cold last night, so I was camped at the top of Glastenbury mountain at the fire tower, and it was really windy and rained on and off all night long, and got down to I think the temperature said 52, but with the wind definitely felt a lot colder than that. And I have a 40-degree quilt and a bag liner, but I was still really chilly pretty much all night. It was I was warm when I was laying still, but as soon as I rotated, I was getting a draft because I don't have the straps set up on my quilt yet to go around my sleeping pad, because my 40-degree quilt, it's a Jackson Better quilt, which is actually made for a hammock, I think. So it didn't come with straps, but I have the straps for my enlightened equipment quilt that I can use to rig it up to do that, and I'm probably going to try to do that tonight just so I hopefully get some warmer sleep. But yeah, so today I've got my wool mid layer, my puffy, and my rain jacket on, and still rocking the shorts. But I don't know, after this morning I was like, man, I might need to just bite the bullet and get some leggings, because if it's already this cold, kind of has me worried for the whites and whatnot being at super high elevation. But I do have my winter gear being sent to Rutland, Vermont, so that should be in, I don't know, 3 or 4 days or so. So that's really exciting. I'm so excited to get my 10-degree quilt back. It's gonna be so cozy. I kind of worried about my pack being a lot heavier. I think it's just gonna be kind of a shock because it's gonna be all at once getting all my gear back. So my pack is gonna feel pretty significantly heavier. I feel just with my wool base layers that I sleep in, my beanie, my gloves, my 10-degree bag, it's just gonna add up. So not really looking forward to that, but after last night and this morning, I am really excited to be getting that gear back. And I'm glad that I went ahead and had my parents send that to Rutland, because I was trying to wait, obviously, as long as possible, just so I didn't have to carry unnecessary weight if I wasn't going to be using it. But I think I made the right call, and it's definitely getting real cool real quick. So yeah, I think it'll come in handy. Not too soon, not too late. But today it's supposed to continue raining on and off all day. Yesterday it did that pretty much all day too, and it wasn't too bad. So hoping today is just kind of more of the same. And I'm planning on doing 19-ish miles today, which is bigger than what I've been doing. But yeah, I need to start picking up the pace a little bit. Tomorrow is going to be probably a shorter day because we have to drop into town to resupply. We're not going to stay, but just drop in, resupply, and hit the trail again. But that's always just it just eats up your time when you have to do that. But that's kind of the decision that you have to make, whether you want to carry more food and more weight and not drop into town as frequently, or carry less food and drop into town more frequently, which is kind of a time-consuming activity. But personally, y'all know I choose carry less weight. So yeah, but it'll be okay. So did get kind of an early start this morning, and I'm hoping to just take less breaks and maybe not make it to camp super late, but we'll see. Stay tuned to find out. Been loving all this little firecracker moss. I don't know what it's actually called, but it just looks like little firecrackers to me. And I think it's so pretty and so cute. It reminds me of Mount Rogers in Virginia, question mark? I can't remember what state it was in. But all this moss and everything in the moody forest definitely reminds me of early days. And if anybody was keeping up back then, I always said that days like this, like foggy, misty mornings, is my favorite vibe of the forest. So I'm really happy to be seeing this again. It's been a while since I've had like a nice moody morning in the forest, but feels good. So there's something about being out here in the woods that makes me have to pee very urgently whenever I have to pee. So it's like the moment that my brain is like, you gotta go, I've got like 7 seconds to get my pack off and get squatted, or else I'm gonna like fully pee on myself. So maybe it's just the way that the pack like sits on my bladder, I don't know. But anyways, I just had one of those moments, and I'm wearing my handy dandy frog togs, and you know, the highest of qualities of rain gear. And check out what just happened. So I was trying to pull my shorts down very quickly, and I just accidentally grabbed my frog togs, and now the whole side of them are ripped, like up to the armpit, pretty much. Am I gonna have to buy a third pair of frog togs on this hike? Like, this is already my second set. Man, I might just try to make it with the rip. I mean, you can see right here it's ripped too. And the back part was already ripped. Ugh. That's a bummer. Little newt boy out and about. Another beaver pond. Seems like more oftentimes than not, any ponds are beaver ponds. Which means all the streams that flow from the ponds, beaver water, and I'm trying to avoid the beaver water. This is so beautiful though. Look how little the reference. He's about as big as my index finger. He's so little. All the rain that we've had between yesterday and today has definitely made Vermud come alive. Lots of mud on trail today. But I will say the rain has just made all the water sources swell up like crazy. I mean, this isn't even a water source and it's fully running well enough to fill up. So that's pretty awesome. But these wet rocks are like kind of sketchy too. Oof, next shower isn't for another 3 or 4 days. It's pretty rough. Stratton Pond Shelter is massive. I think this is one of the biggest shelters on the AT. It's got bunks. Lots of bunks. Cool. And then a loft area up here that you can sleep at too. Very cool, really clean, really nice. Made it to Stratton Pond, which is where I'm camping at. And this is stunning. I think my tent is about like 0.3, 0.4 from here. So if I am not asleep by sunset, I may come back and watch the sunset here. Looks like it would be really incredible. So trying out the tent platform for the first time tonight. And the rain flies are a little iffy. We'll just hope that it doesn't rain. The back part is not staked out at all. It's fine. And then so she's not cute, but hopefully it'll do.
What do you do? There's like maybe a half a set, like a.
I never boil it. I mean, I don't really make it. So I just pour that out. You know what I mean? Well, guys, it's the end of day 144, and it's been a good day. It's been really long and really gloomy outside all day today, but it was really nice just to have kind of like a change of scenery, I guess. It's just been so hot for so long, which we've had really beautiful weather. Like the clouds are really nice and the sun is always great, but it was just nice to have kind of like something a little different. So I actually really enjoyed today's gloomy weather, and it's definitely getting cold quick. The vibe today on trail, everybody was just talking about how cold it was. So I'm excited to be getting my winter gear in a few days, and it's going to be a lot of extra weight, but it'll be worth it. I'll be comfortable and cozy and all that fun stuff. So yeah, tomorrow I think the plan is to drop into Manchester Center and just do like a quick resupply and then back to trail, but probably loiter in town for a little bit, charge up, that kind of stuff. So yeah, probably not too big of a mile a day, but I'm excited just to drop into town. So be sure to check back to tomorrow for that. All right, well, I'm going to sleep. Good night.